Hello, my name is Felipe Romero. I'm the Director of Communications and Marketing for your city of Brownsville. New show in the series In the Queue for Brownsville TV. And here next to me is the Chief of Police for Brownsville, Texas, Mr. Felix Sauceda. Sir, you've been on the force for 30 years. You're the Chief of Police for 2 years. Tell us about your experience so far as the Chief of Police.
Well, so far it's turned out to be everything that I imagined and envisioned it to be. You know, it's been very exciting. One of my biggest objectives was to be able to work closer, with my community, to be able to not only represent them, but be able to hear those voices that are not often heard, and overlooked.
Tell us about the challenges that the force faced with the pandemic and how you were able to overcome.
Our industry is unique, right? We don't have the ability to be able to take a knee. We don't have the ability to be able to call timeout. We need to quickly be able to step up to the next crisis, to the next event, if you would. So I like to call it showtime. That's what we've been prepared, ready, willing to do. It's our time to serve, and we've been able to, with God's lead, able to do at the optimized level that we've been able to do.
You always talk about your motto, and I hear it from your family, and I'm starting to hear it from some of the officers on the beat, is it takes a tribe. Can you talk about that? Is that something that you coined? Or
in our industry, right, there's a lot of ego, there's a lot of high ego, a lot of pride, right? We need to get away from that. We need to bring about the human aspect. We need to be able to collaborate with each other, right? A team effort gives us a higher optimized result, if you would. And at the end of the day, we get to work with our network, we get to work with our state and federal counterparts, and we're able to produce a better, more well-deserved product for our community and our personnel as well.
You're from Brownsville, born and raised. Tell us about downtown Brownsville.
Well, downtown Brownsville is very personal for me, right? As a kid, I remember coming over with my mother, on the weekend. We'd make our way downtown. On the weekend, we would come and cash our government aid at the post office. Then we would go down to Thamacan and we'd go over to Mi Tienda Amigo, and we would make a small payment towards my layaways that covered my school clothes. So at the end of the day, then we'd come over across the street here to Rutledge. We'd have our 25-cent burger at the time, and then we'd end our day by going over and buying our groceries for the month. Because we needed to be able to not only make that ration, if you would, of contribution and aid last the entire month, but we needed to limit our going to and from. So it's very personal. I am a product of this community. That's why I'm proud to serve in it. That's why I know the lowdown, bare minimum, of what it takes to be able to really live within this community, its expectations, its unheard voices, and be a representative and be able to provide a service, a high-level service to that section of our population as well.
All right, now going on a quick rapid fire, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. You gotta answer the first thing that comes to mind. Brownsville, Texas, the best taco place.
Yes, it is.
Which is the
Rapid
best
fire,
place?
you said rapid
Yeah,
fire.
which is the best place?
Which is the best place? I don't think it's fair for me to say that, but anyway, go ahead. Next question.
All right, favorite actor, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone?
Oh man, it depends on the role.
Come on, I'm gonna get you to
It
answer
depends on the role. I love him in Rambo and I love him in Terminator.
Best part of the workout, cardio or bench press?
Both. Both. They're all essential.
Okay.
It's about functional mass. It's about being able to have functional ability to be able to sustain yourself, in any environment.
Ketchup on tamales?
Ketchup on tamales, no. As a child, I did though.
What is something that you want the community to really, really know about you in terms of what your culture is and what you're bringing forth to the city of Brownsville?
I'm born and raised here. I know the bare minimal essential needs of a community and its expectations. I'm here to work for them. It's not about my title. It's not about my position. It's about what I'm able to do, not only for the community, but we as an organization are part of that community. So not only do we need to work on our personnel, on our development of our personnel and our organization, but it's that product that we're going to deliver to the community.
Thank you, Chief Sauceda. I appreciate you. New segment, new series in Brownsville, downtown. Thank you for joining us. Felipe Romero from BTV.